Alright guys, what is up? Poe Pro is broadcasting live and direct from the POEPROductions studios, and today we will be playing Trials of Mana, which is actually the official English translation of Seiken Densetsu 3, which was originally released back in 1995 by Squaresoft. And just in case you don't know what Seiken Densetsu 3 is, that is Secret of Mana 2. Despite the fact it's really Secret of Mana 3, but I'm not going to get into that. That's confusing enough on its own. So let's get down to business. Let's start this bad boy. When the world was shrouded in darkness, the goddess of Mana drew forth the sword of Mana to smite the 8 Benevolons, monsters of destruction. She sealed the horrors inside the 8 Mana stones, bringing the realm back from the brink. Weak from rebuilding the world, the goddess changed into a tree and fell fast asleep for years. Right, first thing I notice is Benevolon is new because it used to be called God Beasts. However, the forces of evil sought to free the Benevolons to gain control of the world. They started a terrible war to further their plot and destabilize the kingdoms. Peace was at an end. These Mode 7 graphics. Look how flat that mana tree is. Mana itself began to disappear from the world, and the mana tree to wither. Looks like the mana tree just farted. And all the birds like, oh my god, it stinks. Okay, I'm totally ruining the seriousness of the story here. Alright, we got the techno remix of Fear of the Heavens, the original Secret of Mana theme from 1993. It's like a rave party right now. Those of you who are in the channel right now, feel free to chat, talk. If you want to just say that Poe Pro sucks, that's fine. Let's get a little one-on-one conversation going on here. Trials of Mana. Actually, it's a pretty nice title screen. Looks better than the original game. Alright, we are going to start a new game. I did play a little bit of a game before just to kind of see some of the changes here, so let me do a new game. Alright, so let me go through each of our characters real quick and tell you some of the fun facts about this game. Alright, the character selected right now, this is Duran. Duran is a swordsmith. He's kind of a good fighter type of character. He can dish out a lot of damage in one swing, however he has kind of a slow recharge rate. He's kind of an average character all around. He's alright. This is Angela. Her and Duran actually have the same quest. Or same main villain, I'll put it that way. This game's kind of broken up into 3 main quests. So they're like quest 1. Angela is a magician character. She wields a lot of powerful offensive magic. She's weak physically though, but if you know how to use her and how to completely manipulate your items, like at the black market portion of this game, she could be a very useful character. Over here we have Kevin and Carly, although in this game I think she's known as Charlotte. These two are quest number 2. Kevin is a brawler character from the Beast Kingdom. He can transform into a werewolf at nighttime and become very powerful. He's a very powerful fighter that can dish out 2 hits of damage every time you do an offensive attack with him. So he's a very good fighter character. This is Carly, aka Charlotte. She is by far the best healer of this game. She's not great physically, although she's a little better than Angela from what I remember. She's an excellent healer and has some pretty fun spells that you can use to your advantage. The last two characters are Hawkeye, or Hawk in the original game, he's Hawkeye here, and Lise, or maybe Reese, I don't remember, depends on the Japanese and English. Anyway, Hawk here, these two are the last story of the game, story number 3, main villain 3, whatever. Hawk is a thief from the kingdom of Navarre. He's just like Kevin, he can dish out 2 hits of damage per attack, and he has some pretty good stat spells that weaken bosses and stuff like that. You know, you can lower their offense, you can lower their defense, you can lower their maximum hit points. This character is Lise. She's actually a very good support character, a good fighter too. She's like Duran in a way, but she's a little better than Duran because she has a lot of stat affecting spells that really can help you out in battles. They can either up your own stats or down your enemies. So we're actually going to do the Duran and Angela quest, and I'm going to figure out my third person. I should name him Duran. Oh, and he's from Valenza. That's new. Or Valsina. Wow, I can't read it. Valsina, which was originally Forcina in the original game, or the one I played, the hack. Alright, here's Angela. She's from Altena, which is the same. And Kevin. We're going to pick Kevin, because I want a brawler character. It's either him or Hawk, but I'd rather have Kevin. And Kevin from Feralia? Okay, I guess it's not the Beast Kingdom anymore. Alright, let's get down to business. Not Kevin, Kevin. Duran, hey, oh, I can't even read that. Pull yourself together. That was like auto text. I couldn't even get through that. So here's Duran's intro. Final match for the youth division. Combatants, forward.
I'll break you like a dry noodle.
Begin. One thing about this game that's very different from the original game. In the original game, when you dished out a strike of damage, you had like a little percentage meter that had to fill up to 100%. In this game, your character kind of symbolizes when they're ready. After Duran does a strike, you see him kind of hold his sword up and there's a little sparkle. That's when you can hit him again. And a little bit similar to the other game, you can have like level attacks with your swords and your weapons. So on the bottom, every time that little bar fills up, those little blue bars, they fill up to a green spot, I can dish out a level 1 attack. Alright, I just beat up Bruiser right there.
Alright, guy, I forfeit.
Hold your weapons. Behold our champion. You've come far in your training, lad. Hero King, not King Richard, okay. Let me talk to people here. I can't talk to you?
So strong.
I guess I can only talk to the king here. Alright. Can't talk to the old man, let me talk to the king. Duran, soldier from Valsena, kingdom of the plains. His father Loki, the Golden Knight, and friend to the hero King Richard, went missing when the young soldier was but a child. His mother succumbed to sickness and grief, leaving him and his younger sister Wendy to their aunt Stella. Like his father, the boy could not deny the pull of the blade from From a young age, he outshone all other swordsmen and eventually came to be in service to the king. I need a voice for him.
Yawn. Man, I'm beat.
Hang in there, the next shift is on its way. I'll do one more round in the meantime. And of course, Duran falls right to sleep.
Papa, where are you going?
Off to slay some dragons. The fearsome beast known as the Dragon Lord. It's the strongest of its kind. But don't worry, His Majesty and I won't lose. Take care of your mother and sister while I'm gone, understood?
I will. Bye-bye.
You get a lot of backstory in this game compared with the first one. Madame, your husband Loki, he took a blow that was meant for me, causing both him and the Dragon Lord to fall into the depths of an abyss. My men and I searched the area for a week, but to no avail. We could not locate Loki.
I see. He fulfilled his duties as the Golden Knight until the end. I'm sure that's what you want. Bleh.
Shabon, my lady.
Oh, Stella.
How could you let your illness go untreated for so long, Simone?
If Loki knew I was ill, he would have neglected his duties for my sake. I just couldn't hold him back like that.
You're both such fools. You know, in this case, I agree with Stella, because now both of Duran's parents are pretty much gonna die.
Stella, my children.
Do not fret, I will take care of them as if they were my own. You
have my thanks. Bleh.
Simone? That's kind of sad. Mom dies right in front of the kids. That's horrible, actually.
Whoa, I shouldn't be sleeping on the job. What?
One thing that is good with this game is there's a run button. You can run any direction you want. The old game couldn't do that.
Don't give in.
Yeah.
What happened here? Huh? Oh, who are you?
Oh, you are sharper than you look. Ha 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 ha.
What's so funny?
The fact that you are considered the best fighter in this miserable castle. I think it's time I show you how powerless you really are.
No more talking. Enough talk. Have at you.
Poor boy, what senile old fool would entrust the security of the castle to a child? Oh, my apologies. You work for the king, do you not?
Don't you dare insult His Majesty. Fire, fire, fire.
Ice, ice, baby. Now the finishing blow. Someone infiltrated the castle. Find them. Seems like you'll live another day. No matter. If all the king can boast is soldiers of your caliber, we can take this kingdom anytime we choose.
Stop.
night, an unknown wizard managed to penetrate our defenses. The soldiers on duty were no match for him. Duran was the only survivor. Witnesses say the man was wearing a red cloak. It has to be the Altanish Cur, the Crimson Wizard. You mean Altana sent a spy? No honor among the lot of them. We should mount a full-scale attack on their forces before they sneak in again.
Right. Hold. There is no proof that Altana sent the intruder, nor would they have reason to attack our kingdom in the first place. Whoever attacked us last night got past our defenses and some of our best soldiers. If we act hastily, we could fall into our enemy's trap. First, strengthen the castle guard. Then we shall send our own spy into Altanish territory.
Yes, sir.
Why would the true queen of Altana attack Valsenna?
Alright, so some minor differences here. One, they do add a whole lot of text to things. Not like a ridiculous amount, but the text in the English hack version that I played back in like, the late 90s when someone translated this game, it was the Queen of Reason. The Benabadens or whatever were called God Beasts. So it's some kind of strange translation stuff on here, but whatever. Apparently this is the official translation. So let's walk around as Duran and wither in our own sorrow.
Curses, curse it all!
Hey, your wounds haven't healed yet. You should be in bed, silly.
That red whatever just sniff, and I let him.
Are you listening to me?
Sniff. I love Sniff.
Stop whining and listen. I hate you. Man.
Wendy, wait. Sniff.
Woof woof. I like it. You talk to the dogs.
My brother was here that night. That Crimson Wizard scoundrel came in.
There once was a time no country would dare think of invading the mighty Valsenna.
Your little sister's looking out for you. You shouldn't make her worry. Go home. I want to talk to the other bartender. Come on up. I don't want to talk to you, blue-haired lady. I want to talk to the green-haired one. I never thought I'd be saying that in my life. Come on down. Oh my god. Thank you. It's getting late. You should go home and rest. Thank you. I wasted all that time just to hear that.
How's that injury? His master was asking. I still can't believe that interloper got the better of someone as good as you.
Don't let that Crimson Wizard get you down. Come out dancing with me instead.
Yeah, I made her that most manly voice ever. Alright, so this is Valsenna, aka Forstina in the old game. Here I was on my way east of the port of Maya, but then I remember we can't go inside the city at night. Oh, it's been so long. You've become a strong soldier, just like your father.
Your father, the Golden Knight Loki, was struck down by the Dragon Lord while protecting his majesty. I know you can live up to his name.
Ooh, that dog is mad. He doesn't even want to talk. Night patrols are no joke. Ever since the intruder snuck in, no one's allowed outside the town at night. King's orders. Alright, just like every Secret of Mana game, we have the dancing merchants. Everyone dance. Welcome! Alright, we already have the sword, so we don't need to buy anything. Come again. I believe the same thing here. Welcome! Yeah, we already have these items, so there's no point in me buying anything here. Alright, right up here is Duran's house, and that door, we're not going to go in there just yet. Beware the guard dog. Oh, he's sleeping. Oh, doggy. I want a doggy right now. more dancing fools. Welcome. Alright, here's our items for the game. I'm just going to go over what some of these are. This is Candy. Candy actually heals you 100 HP, which I am going to buy a couple. Other items we have Magic Rope. Magic Rope can warp you instantly to the beginning of a dungeon if you're in trouble. The Cup of Wishes, which revives any fallen allies. And Medical Orb, which clears any status effects like poison or confusion or whatever. Petrify. There's other items we're going to come across too when we get there. But one thing that's much better in this game than the old one, you can have up to 9 items. And then if you have more than 9 items, they go into storage. You can have up to 99 items. Actually, it's more than that. It's 9 plus 99, 108. I could have 108 candies. That's the maximum I can have in this game. So if you know how to stockpile your items and how to do some good item management, this game could be very easy. But this game's also very hard, too, at the same time. It's not my place to tell a soldier what to do, but your aunt and little sister have been worried. Perhaps we should go home tonight. Can I go in there? I never knew there was a back way here. Wendell is quite close to Jad, you know. There was a ship that traveled to Jad from the port of Maya, east of Alcina. I think I did go in there. And these little pots here, it says you don't have any seeds. Sometimes in this game you pick up treasure chests and they have little seeds in them. Those little seeds give you items. You plant them at the inn, and voila. That's how it works. Woof woof. Strange to see these flowers bloom at this time of year. Seems like a bad omen to me, but who knows? This is the the Valsena, Valenza, whatever library. We can't read anything in here yet. Later when we get back to this area, we will actually get a lot of information in this game from there. Oh my god, I just want to get out of my way, doggy. I love dogs, but I was going to kick that dog if it didn't move. People's lives are 99% destiny. The rest of your future is up to you to decide. We call that final 1% hope. What's that face for, huh? Why not get a reading from this old fortune teller? Yawn. Fortunes, heh. All I believe in is strength, but I'd listen if you tell me how to become more powerful. Manners, you oaf. To become more powerful, you must head to the holy city Wendell. The priest of light can teach you how to switch your class. My class? Son, you listen and you listen good, for even a clueless fighter like yourself could eventually change to a better class. Now get out of my shop. Okay, it's the same thing, she says. Alright. Switching classes, huh? If it means I can defeat that crimson jerk, I'll do anything. So yes, one of the elements of this game that makes it pretty cool is you can actually switch your characters to like light side magic or dark side magic. I gotta go to my house first. You know, neither one's necessarily better, but you essentially, in a way, have like 7 characters. Like Duran right now is a fighter, but you know, I can either go to light side or dark side, so that's 2 more characters in Duran, so 3 characters. And then from there, there's another 2 more I can switch to on each side, so there's another 4. So there's like 7 versions of Duran that you can essentially have in the game. 7 versions of Angela, so that makes some of the replay value pretty high in this game. So here's Duran's house. Let me talk. Oh, look at that. His sister and his aunt are sleeping.
You won.
Z. The travel pack is ready. That Crimson Wizard is dead meat. I won't let him get away, and I won't come back until he's finished. I won't. Yeah, I don't know, with 88 HP and I'm on level 1, I don't think I'm gonna kill anything. Sorry, Wendy and Stella. They say anything different? Nah, same thing, alright. Wait. Aunt Stella. Here, I already have a bronze sword, but take this one instead. This is the sword your father used when he was a boy. He won the tournament with it against the young king himself. Whoa. I'll explain the situation to Wendy, don't worry. Be sure to stop by the castle and see the king before you leave. He's waiting to hear from you. How does he know? He knew your father. Of course the son of Loki would want to travel the world. I too knew this day would come, but I raised you as if you were my own son after all. Thanks, Aunt Stella. I'll be back, I promise. I'll explain the situation to Wendy. Be sure to stop by the castle and see the king before you leave. He's waiting to hear from you. Alright, so right now to progress this story, I do have to go and talk to the king. Before I do that though, I'm going to access one of the more annoying things in this game that they didn't really fix in this Switch update. So just like in the old game, you can kind of use your little ring system here to go up and down between menus, but to access your equipment, you have to go into this menu, which I'm going to get into this much later, because it's a lot more complicated than it looks. If you look on the bottom right, there's like 9 different windows I can be in. Right now I'm in the middle. If I go to the left, this is just the AI for battling enemies. So right now, of course I hit the wrong button. Ugh. Such a delay on everything here. So right now I have it says, you know, if I don't have Duran selected, he attacks nearby enemies. I could have him attack untargeted enemies. I could have him assist Angela. I could have him assist Kevin. I'm just gonna have him attack nearby enemies. I don't ever really make this different. And I can also choose what I want him to attack with. So we're gonna have to do the crosscut, which is his level 1 attack. That's gonna get more complicated the later I go in the game. Up here we have our window selection. So if I want to change how the windows look in this game, I have the choice to do it. Honestly, I just go with the green. It looks fine. Oh, I can make it blue? Alright, we're going Secret of Mana, sorry, we're going Final Fantasy style here. This is by far the dumbest part, where we have equipment up here that we can trade. At some point in the game, when you find and grow items in the inns, like say for instance if Duran grows the ultimate weapon for Kevin, I have to go in this menu and trade it to Kevin. It's very stupid. I hate the fact that the game does that. That's much annoying in the later game. This is your equipment menu. So right now I want to select the bronze sword, and that's actually the weapon I have. So I don't know why Aunt Stella gave me a bronze sword. That's already what I had. Anyway. You have your weapons. Up here is going to be your helmets. Over here is going to be your chest plate armor or whatever. Over here like little bracelets or earrings or charms. And this last slot is only for Duran. If I go light side with him, I get shields, which increases defense. So Duran has a lot of equipment. But we're going to get into that later. Down here is magic. Right now Duran has nothing. The only one that's going to really have anything in our entire game is going to be Angela. Down here is just the controller settings. I'm not going to change any of that. Down here is actually somewhat important. This kind of tells you where your character is so far in terms of his strength and how close he is to his next bit of experience. Right now, Duran's a fighter. I can either go light side and become a knight, or go dark side and become a gladiator. And then once I reach one of those, I can branch out again. And in the bottom left here are our save files. So I will try to not go in this menu too often. Why not? I'll explain this last thing. You have Duran's stats there. There's one up in the top left up there. That's going to be for Angela or Kevin. And there's another one over there again for Angela and Kevin. You have your money slot right there, the 90 GP. But the one thing that is important, this game has a day and night cycle, and it also has a day cycle, meaning what day of the week. So you have Mana Holy Day, or in this game it's just called Mana Day, because again Nintendo doesn't want to have any religious references in their games, but whatever. You have Mana Holy Day, you have Luna Day, Gnome, Dryad, Jinn, Salamando, and Undyne. So on a day where it's Salamando Day, all fire magic's going to be more powerful, all ice magic's going to be a little weaker. All the other magics don't get affected. On Gnome Day, Gnome magic's going to be more powerful, wind magic's going to be weak. So the days actually do mean something if you have magic users, and especially later on when you're fighting certain bosses. And on the right side you have the hour, you have either Wisp or you're going to have Shade. One means daytime, one means night. So kind of knowing what day it is in this game does matter at certain times. So I'm just explaining that all now because it'll get a little bit more crazy later. And I think I took so long in that it turned into daytime. His Majesty awaits you. I guess we're all going to say that. And one thing about this game is do not go wandering around in castles, because if you go the most direct route, you're fine, but if you want to start getting intricate and looking at every single nook and cranny, you're going to get lost. Castles are ridiculously complicated in this game. I don't know why, but they just give me nightmares.
I see you're planning a journey.
Your Majesty, it was my weakness that allowed the enemy to escape. I wish to atone for my mistakes. I cannot forgive the wizard for what he did. He not only defeated me, he insulted you, my king. I do not plan to return home until I have made him pay.
Acknowledge. You have my blessing on your journey.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
His resolve is admirable. I feared he was raised too proud, but I see it's just like his father.
Go due south and get to the port of Maya. From there you can hitch a ride to Jad. Then it's just a hop, skip, and jump to Wendell. Alright, so I could talk a little bit more to some townspeople. I'm not going to do that. I want to kind of get the game going a bit. I am a little curious to see what they all say, but at the same time, it's not going to be anything important. Okay, he says the same thing. Alright. So we have some bug bombers. I forgot what these guys were called. One thing I don't like with this game though, combat feels like a beat 'em up in this game. The old game, the original Secret of Mana, it wasn't as, you know, button mashing. Oh, and here's a new mechanic. I gotta hope and pray I get okay. Because a lot of times you open treasure chests, you get hurt. And I'm gonna get hurt right now. 14 hit points, my god. For every time I hit an enemy, I get the ability to use my level 1 attack. Yeah, so the old game, the way it was, you hit an enemy, you back away, you hit him again, you back away. This game, it just feels like everyone's just nudging against each other. It's just you keep button mashing, hoping that you kill them first. I don't know, it's not as fun to me. Like, it's very monotonous. Alright, can't do anything there. And this was a dead end, alright. Oh, Assassin Ant, was that what that enemy was called? Yeah, Assassin Ant, alright. Also, when you kill enemies on a screen, the last enemy you kill, there's a likelihood they're going to drop a treasure chest, but you need to wait for the experience flashing warning to disappear. If you run off before that happens, you won't see the chest. See right there? So I could have ran off screen before that treasure chest popped up. I would have missed out on getting that meta cord. Not that I really need it, but whatever. And I'm getting mauled. I might possibly die. That's why I don't like battling in this game. It's not as fun to me. That was kind of cool though. Pretty satisfying. I'm already on the verge of dying. Oh, and get used to hearing that ding-ding noise because it's going to happen very often in this game. So I just used a candy, I healed. And I probably didn't need to use that candy. So we were at the Stone Split Gap, which in the game that I played is called the Cleft of the Earth.
Just you wait, Crimson Wizard. I won't stop until I'm powerful enough to take you down. I will defeat you.
Alright, cue title credits. Duran, bested by the Crimson Wizard, lost confidence in his skills, but the young fighter set out for the Holy City Wendell to gain the strength he needed to win. No one could know that the wheels of fate were already turning for Duran, whose story had only just begun. God, you gotta read that fast. Trials of Mana. I'm getting ready. Alright, let's get going. We were at the Jad Stronghold. Actually, this is called Castle City Jad in the original.
Yar, something's not right with the town. Watch yourself.
Beast Ludger. Okay, it used to just be Luger.
Hey, Jad belongs to Ferolia. Don't resist and we may spare you. Woo!
Yar, Ferolian forces have taken the town and closed the docks. Now my ship's under the harbor, stuck in the harbor till who knows when. Yar.
Alright, so what's kind of cool here is you actually bump into the other protagonists in the game. Alright guys, do a little dance. Looking for a place to rest? No charge. Can't do business with these beastmen in town anyway. Now, we're not going to rest. I actually don't want to rest yet. Save the game? Sure, we'll save. Alright, we're going to save over my old save because that pretty much was ruined anyway, so we've been playing for 30 minutes and I've barely done anything. Not good. If this was a speed run, I'd already be like, well, out of it.
Hey, can you give a girl some peace and quiet?
Back off. There we go, guys. That is Angela. You can't get anything past me. So that's Angela, guys. She'll be joining us shortly. When I was younger, I could have taken those beasts to town. Not with these old bones, though. Another customer. Sorry, we're fresh out of weapons. Couldn't stop these beastmen from taking the lot. Yeah, we're gonna dance every time we see a merchant, guys, so join in with me.
Rough. Keep your head down and you won't get hurt. Rough.
Oh, get out of my way. Every time I'm moving to him. Is he gonna move? Can I get out of his way? Thank you. Wow, that's stupid programming. I don't remember if the original game did that.
You with those invaders? Well, you can't get out of here with the rest of them. I'm not scared.
Welcome. Well, you're welcome in the shop, but I'm out of equipment. The beastmen are ruining my business. I do know in the game, if you weren't playing as Duran, I think he'd be in here, just buying equipment or something like that. Let's go in the pub. Oh look, there's Hawk. Beastmen of Herolia look like humans during the day, but at night they transform into animals. Don't leave the house after dark, you hear? Psst. If you're trying to leave the city, night is actually the best. Once the beastmen transform, they may lose their better judgment. It's easier to sneak past them. Whoa, like this town is caught up in a war it never wanted. Just like so many places in the world. Like my homeland. What is going on? Yeah, my friend does like a great Keanu Reeves impression. Like he does that better. I just pushed her away, wow. Pardon me, I'm looking for my little brother. Have you seen a small lost boy around here? Well, there was a little boy outside. Really? Where did you just see him? Over there? Oh, you lied to me. How terrible. But I suppose you were attempting to cheer me up. I thank you. It's not a nice way of trying to cheer someone up. It's like, hi, I lost my child. Have you seen them? Yeah, they're over there. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's not a good way to cheer someone up. This is going to make somebody angry. It's a horrible thing to do. Welcome. Alright, so this guy's selling more of the same stuff. We don't need anything yet. Oh, look who it is. It's Kevin.
Ah, you scared me. Shh, don't tell them I'm here, okay? I'm one of them, but not with them. So can't let them see me, okay?
So there's Kevin. Kevin actually looks more human than all the other beastmen. They don't look like humans at all. They just look like big dog people.
Quit gawking and get lost. Rawr.
I think there's one more person here to talk to, and then we're gonna go to sleep. Because at nighttime, these guys are all over the place. The beastmen want to take over Wendell. Someone's got to tell us evidence to Priest of Light before it's too late. Alright, so if I go on for too long, it's going to turn into nighttime. This has a very nice day-night cycle, this game, so you might notice the colors of the screen getting slightly darker. Oh, where's the inn? Inn's down here. It's a very nice progressive thing. It's not at all like, you know, Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, you know, when the bubble pops up. Alright, so let's go to sleep right now, guys. And we can actually wake up in the AM time or PM. Originally, the old game is morning or night, but whatever. So will you sleep until tomorrow morning? Or would you like me to be woken up in the evening? We want to be woken up in the evening, actually. And the way we're going to play this game, since we have Kevin, we're going to want to be out at nighttime. Because Kevin's a lot stronger at night. Alright, and it is Mana Day still. Save the game? Sure, why not? 40 minutes in and I haven't even done anything really of value yet. I fought like 2 things. I didn't talk to Luger or whatever. Yeah, you know, Jad belongs to Ferolia. Don't resist and we may spare you. Ooh. So if you look around, all the beastmen are gone. We can now escape. Doggy howlers. Fighting in this game is just not as fun, and Duran is just such a slow recharge time. He's not like really fun to fight with. Once I get Kevin, I'm pretty much just going to be fighting as him. Alright, we are in the Rabbi Farce, and here's one of the staple enemies of Secret of Mana, the Rabbites. I love Rabbites, they're so cute. Look at that. I just figured, you know, might as well check, see if there's a chest behind there. Alright guys, tell me when. Now. Smoke screen. The old game just called it smoke. Although I think that hits all three of your characters if you get that. That's actually like the worst one to get. Here's Mushboom. And Mushboom go boom. Alright, Astorius to the south. There's another sign, alright. Cascade Cavern. Oh, good. Wendell's to the right. Let me go to Wendell. Ow. There's an invisible force blocking the way. So we can't get through there yet. Oh, well, let's go down to Astoria. Lakeside Town, Astoria. This is the lakeside town of Astoria. That guy just hang out there and tell everyone that walks in town. Welcome. Alright, we have more items. I'm not going to buy anything because I don't really need anything yet. Later on I will be. I'll be stocking up like crazy.
You used to be able to go through the Cascade Cavern to get to the other side of the lake. Unfortunately, windows closed off to keep the city safe. Whee!
Okay, that's just an empty building. He's just asleep, okay. I like that. Make the doggies bark. You look like you need a break, young man. With that face, you'll make all the babes and their mothers cry. Hey! Get away, lady. You're scaring me. You know the golden Shova Mana Stones, yes? They offer a prayer at a golden statue to restore your HP and MP. Both statues will save your data. That is not a normal thing to tell somebody. That's like telling someone, if you go and talk to that tree, it's going to give you magic. Like, it's just not a normal conversation to do that. Thank you for telling me what town I'm in. I've known it for the last 5 minutes. Welcome. Alright, we actually could buy a more powerful sword here. I'm gonna do that. Anything else? Nah. Right now, we're gonna access our equipment. I hate this just because there's about a second delay every time you hit a button here. And now we have the iron sword equipped, and now if I want to sell the bronze sword, I gotta do it one at a time with my characters. It's a little bit more annoying selling things in this game than it was in the previous one. Sell my item, and there we go. Bam, we're done. It's not too bad, but it's clunky.
No one believes me, but I saw it. A strange light that was floating over the lake. Maybe it'll appear tonight, too.
Oh, we're gonna find out in a little bit. I'm going to sleep. One night is 10 GP. Would you like to rest? Yes. Thank you for your payment. Feel free to rest in the back room at any time. Rest now? Yes. This game wasn't like super duper clear at first that you always had to rest. You know, when I first played this, I'm like, I didn't know I had to go in the hotel to trigger this scene. So there's that crazy light that guy saw.
What the? A light? What?
My eyes aren't playing tricks on me. You saw that light too, didn't you? Allow me. So all the people are going to comment on it.
It's an evil omen. The story and legend say that a phantasmal light will bring the destruction to the town. We're doomed.
Oh, don't get so hysterical, lady.
I saw a fairy in the light.
The light disappeared into Rabbi Forest, I think. I knew it. I told you I saw a light.
Alright, so all the people here are pretty excited. And we're gonna go and see what that light was. Because we were blinded by the light. Woke up in the morning of the night. Blinded by the light. Seems like everybody just nudges against you when they attack you. Fighting's just not as fun in this game as it was in the old one. Alright, now here's something I didn't point out too much. When you level up, you can actually choose what area you want your character to get better in. So strength has to do with your offensive attacks. Dexterity has to do with your ability to dodge and your agility. Stamina gives you a little bit more of a life boost, although you always get a life boost when you level up, but you get more of one. Or stamina could actually be with defense too, I think. Intellect has to do, or actually it used to be intelligence. Intellect has to do with your ability to cast magic. Spirit's about magic defense and stuff like that, and luck has to do with being able to open those treasure chests without having 8,000 things try to kill you. With Duran, we are going to be focusing entirely on these first three. We are raising our strength. When you do level up in this game, you do get all your hit points back, so that's a good thing. Alright, Galena was okay. Nice. And here's a mana statue. We can actually heal ourselves at the golden ones. These things are wonderful to find in the game. These things don't really serve a purpose. They're just going to show you where you are on the map. So to the bottom right was Astoria, up on the top there that was Jad. Learning the map in this game isn't too bad. know how you survive a fall like that, but you know, it's a game. I don't think realism really matters in a game where you have beastmen that turn into people and werewolves at night. Hey, hang in there.
I'm alright. Look. I'm a soldier of Alcina. The name's Duran. I saw a light from the inn. Duran, I have no other option, so I suppose you'll do. What? Never mind. I'll do the detectives of the priest of light in the window. I couldn't fly any further on my own. That's where I'm headed, but there's a barrier around the cavern. We're stuck here until further notice. I can get us through the barrier, but we need to hurry. Something has happened to the Sanctuary of Mana.
The Sanctuary of Mana? Wait! Actually, I think in the original game it's the Mana Holy Land, but again, I guess because Nintendo doesn't want to have anything to do with, you know, religion. I guess a sanctuary is not religious. I don't know. Hey, that came from Astoria. I gotta go back.
Let me rest inside you for a bit. You won't see me, but don't worry, I'm still here.
Whoa, wait, what?
Don't delay. We must see to Astoria.
Actually, talking in my head, that's so weird.
Hurry.
On it. You take the fairy with you, so the fairy's gonna be part of our team for pretty much the whole game. You just kind of, it's like having Navi in your head, but less annoying. Right now, if you look closely, it's starting to turn into daytime. I don't know exactly how long it takes for the days and nights to switch, like minute-wise, but it doesn't take too long. What's up, pun? Yes, it's boring, but the way I like it, where it's not interrupted with nonsense, where I don't even, not even able to talk. Or, you know, read the text of the game because I have conversations going on and I'm not going to bother talking over it, where I feel like I'm in school yelling over the students. Sorry, I just had to vent for a second. Alright, so let's go and check out Astoria, see how my friends there are doing. Hope nothing bad happened to them. You know, that one lady was all hysterical. And Astoria's been destroyed.
What? What happened? Where is everyone? This looks like the work of the Beastmen.
Those cowards.
We have to get to the priest of light as soon as possible. Wendell's in danger.
Alright, so everybody's dead. The whole town was destroyed. Can't even go in the buildings, that's how messed up they are. So yeah. Sorry, Astoria. I guess Astoria is Historia. You get it? Like, oh, if this barrier weren't in the way, I'd swear I'd be in Wendell by now. You say a fairy's gonna help us get inside? Oh, you mean the light from the forest? Glad she's your problem and not mine. Then no, thank you. What's up, Joe? Joe, take care of this horrible person in there. So, gonna let us in or what? You can help me get to Wendell too. I could use a break. What do you mean muted? I may not look it, but I'm the heir to the throne of Altena, Princess Angela. It's full of magicians, but I never got the grasp of spells. I was an embarrassment to the crown, so my mother tried to exchange my life for forbidden magic to release the country's Mana Stone. I mean, who does that? There is no moral. That's Chrono Trigger 1. I don't know how I got away. Suddenly, I was outside the castle, stumbling through the snowfields. She's not moral. That's Angela. I woke up in the town of Oran. A fortune teller told me to go to Wendell for answers, so that's how I got here. I'm not going there. I have one more day of work tomorrow.
Wait, you said you're the princess of Altana? Then you're friends with that blasted wizard, huh?
Don't even joke about that. He conspired with my mom to exchange my life for magic. I hate that jerk.
Oh, sorry. What is wrong with that wizard anyway?
A lot. Years back he couldn't use magic, just like me. Our teacher Jose, Jose Canseco, was at his wit's end. Then suddenly he was able to wield incredible power. Now the wizard acts like the Queen's top advisor. He doesn't even call me by my royal title. Ooh, it makes me so mad.
An incredibly powerful wizard, huh? Well, I'm gonna be the best swordsman in Valsena. He won't stand a chance.
Actually, to be honest, the fight with the wizard is really easy. Oh, I never asked your name. Duran, huh? Alright, lead on, Duran. Why don't you just show me her butt? Okay. Angela joined the party. There's an invisible force blocking the way.
Give me a moment. I'll get rid of the barrier.
See, another thing I like is I'm only like 45 minutes into the game as opposed to like 2 hours yesterday at this point.
Look, this will be fine now.
I mean, this game's long enough. I don't need like 5 million interruptions. Alright, we got Batmo's level 3 and Angela has a stick as her weapon. Wow. Alright, so let's save. Alright, we're about 57 minutes in right now. Mushbooms. So this place is called the Cascade Caverns. I believe in the original game it's just called Cave of Light, I think. I forget the original name. I know it's not the Cascade Caverns. I think Cascade is a type of like detergent. Alright, we're gonna raise more stats for Duran. We're gonna raise his dexterity. There we go. I was about to say, I knew there was another enemy. It didn't say all clear. There we go. Have to have it spawn on screen, I guess. So I'm purposely going to go the wrong way just to get some trap rooms. Just so I can get a little bit of a level boost. There's not really much grinding in this game, but there's a little bit. There are some times in the game when I kind of do have to grind slightly. I'm not going to try doing that on camera too often because I don't want to bore everyone to death. Alright, here is a little girl.
Eek, help me!
This is Charlotte.
Ah, Hoey! Whew, I thought I was a goner, but you saved me. I'm Charlotte. I'm a famous beauty from Wendell.
Beauty or not, stay away from ledges.
But...
And here's Charlotte's story.
I grew up with no parents, but there was one priest that was always nice to me. He was kind and helpful. He took care of me. Grandpas hate to go to a store weird to look into something, but I got a really bad feeling about it. I didn't want anything to happen to Heath, so I followed him in secret.
Don't worry, not every character is going to give you a backstory.
By a horrible twist of fate, a strange man took Heath away right when I was finally found him again. Sniff. And then I couldn't get back to Wendell until you opened a barrier around the cabin. I got into a little loss on the way and fell down.
And lucky for Charlotte, we showed up right there. Oh, I missed what you just said. I was looking through the screen. Whatever.
It would have been good night, Charlotte. That was close.
I think she said something like, you know, I would have died if you weren't there. Yeah, so a little fun fact in this game. If you actually pick Charlotte to be your third character, you actually get her right here. Everyone else you're going to get a little bit later.
Well, I'm heading toward Wendell to see the Priest of Light anyway. You can follow along for now, I guess.
Oh, you want to see Grandpa? Why didn't you say so? You didn't know it, but you helped your chances. I'm actually the granddaughter of the Priest of Light. But you know, Wendell isn't far from here. I don't need help getting home. Take care. You don't get lost. Bye-bye.
Alright, and that was Charlotte, with a accent that's really annoying to read. I gotta be careful with Duran that he doesn't die, because in this game everything just mauls you. That's right, I should be able to get through here without dying. I think it's right here. Alright, we're good. We're out of the Cascade Cavern for now. So just to show you guys a little bit more of the world here, Wendell's right to the left, to the bottom right is Navarre, and actually to the top right is the Temple of Light. We don't go there until much later. And I fell right on Angela, and Duran is dead. Now, all I gotta do is just hit a button and I'm good. Holy City, Wendell. Trouble souls from across the world come here to Wendell seeking guidance. We are a neutral town and have no enemies.
The Temple of Light is north of town.
Talk, little kid.
His Eminence granddaughter Charlotte is missing. Everyone's talking about it.
Actually, we just found her.
Veroli is west of us in a thick jungle. Not even the beastmen can get through those trees. That's why they attack from the sea by way of Jad.
Beastman, Sheeshman. We have His Eminence, the Priest of Light. He'll protect this land.
I don't count your blessings, or don't speak too soon, my friend.
How strong are the beastmen? What's a battle?
We go in the pub. Actually, the pub gets a little more lively at night time, but let's go in there anyway. Sorry, we're closed until evening. Come back later. We will do just that, crazy dancing man. Welcome. Alright, we have some armor here that we can buy, so I'm going to buy this for Duran. And now I'm going to switch to Angela. I'm going to see if I can buy something for her. And she already has the silk robe, alright. Weapon shops and armor shops are separate from each other. The old game, they used to all be together. I'm sorry, you didn't buy weapons. You had to find them. Alright, we found a couple of wishes there. Nice. Alright, getting some free stuff. Alright, so let me equip Duran's new equipment here. Another thing I noticed that's different is on the bottom right, it has little pictures of the sections that you're on. The old game used to just say like EQP for like equipment. It just had abbreviated words. I mean, it wasn't too hard to figure out what it did. I already talked to that guy.
Heath, one of the temple priests, is so cool.
Hey, he's real cool. He's missing too. I guess you didn't know that.
Beastman had made it to Astoria. Whatever shall we do?
You can hear tremors from the ground deep in Cascade Cavern. If you're going into the cavern, you should buy some of my grandpa's magic rope. It'll save you if you get lost. The monsters in Cascade Cavern are more docile on Mana Day. That's the day of the week when most people travel to Wendell. Recently, monsters have been particularly ferocious, even on Mana Day. I haven't seen travelers in quite a while. Welcome. I actually am going to buy one of these, in case I do die. The part we're heading into is not super duper easy. I have died on this boss if you're unprepared for it. Oh, that's weird. We're not in the inn, but this guy has like beds like he is an inn. Here's the weapon shop. I'm probably not going to be able to buy anything here. Welcome. That's right, the weapon I have already I bought in Astoria, so I'm fine. And the weapon that's here she already has, so no point buying anything right now. One night's 24 GP. Would you like to rest? Yes. Will you sleep until tomorrow morning? Would you like to be woken up in the evening? We're gonna get up at night. We like to go out drinking. Alright, it is Luna Day right now, so all Luna magic is gonna be stronger, and all Dryad magic is gonna be weaker. We don't need to worry about that, because we're not really dealing with anyone with moon or wood magic. But what we are gonna do is we're gonna head over to the bar. See what's going on in the pub.
What am I drinking? This is holy water, of course. Alcohol is forbidden to priests such as myself. Ah!
Stay a while, friends. Why the long phases? Come and make merry. Ugh.
I just returned from a long journey. There's talk of war in all corners of the world. From the snowy Altena to the blistering of
Navarro? Oh god, they changed all the names of the towns. It's Navarre, not Navarro.
even in Ferolia. As war breaks out, the world's mana power shifts, priming the world for more disasters. This does not seem good.
See, people who are drunk, they speak more honestly. That's always been the truth. seen a little girl in a floppy hat. The priest of light's granddaughter's gone missing. She could have become some monster's dinner. They say the same thing. Alright, the Temple of Light. It's like the Vatican City of Secret of Mana here. Now you can go running around like a crazy person, but why do so? Just head straight up to the priest. This game really overcomplicates the castles. Exactly, pun. Letter B.
Please accept the goddess of Mana's blessings.
You're the priest of light, right? Tell me how to change my class. I need to be stronger now.
Impossible. You lack the experience necessary for such a feat. Popsicles.
What? But I...
You've heard of the Mana Stones. First, you must gain enough experience and call upon the Mana Stone's power to switch to another class. Popsicles.
Who's got time for that? If I don't get stronger, I can't get that Crimson Jerk. What's coming? Give that Crimson Jerk what's coming to him. Oh, like she just pushes him aside. So, like, you're the priest of light, You're plainer than I expected. I was hoping you might have some wisdom to share.
Popsicles.
Your Eminence, please listen. I've come from the Sanctuary of Mana to tell you that the Mana Tree is withering. Mana power grows weaker by the day.
Brethren, but without the Mana Tree, the shields on the Mana Stones will break. The Benevolence will be released into the world.
Beneva what?
You're acting like this doesn't affect you. You've been chosen by the faerie. That means you can't go. That you alone can retrieve the sword of Mana from the sanctuary. Popsicles.
I've been what? She didn't mention that. Hey, Fairy, what gives?
Sorry, with the Mana world so depleted, a fairy can't leave the sanctuary for long without a hearse. If I hadn't found you, I wouldn't have made it.
That's good for you and all, but no thanks. Go haunt that old man instead.
Oh, with that.
Wait, would that I were... Holy crap, that's hard to read. Would that I were able to.
Would that I were able to. However, once the fairy finds a host, they're bound to them for their whole life. Popsicles.
Wait 1 second, I never agreed to this. I don't need this sort of mana or whatever.
You want to defeat that Crimson Wizard, correct? With the Sword of Mana, you'll be the strongest swordsman in the world.
Hey, keep your fairy fingers out of my head. What is with the Sword of Mana anyway?
The Sword of Mana is the embodiment of ancient power of Mana, the guiding force of spirits. Popsicles. It is a form of the golden wand used to make the world. The one who holds the Mana Sword gains awesome power. Popsicles. The sword lies in the roots of the Mana Tree, waiting.
Yeah, for those of you who can't tell, I'm trying to be Hubert from Family Guy, the old man, the pervert.
Before the Mana Tree withers, she must reclaim the sword and awaken the goddess of Mana. She alone can bring peace and grant your wish.
So if I get that sword, I can defeat the Crimson Wizard? Where can I find the Sanctuary Mana?
I'm so sorry, but with Mana Sword depleted, I don't have enough power to open the portal to the sanctuary.
Throughout the world, there are 8 points of Mana energy. Mana Stones sealing away the fearsome Benevolence. If you activate the Mana Stones, the portal connecting our world to the Sanctuary Mana should appear. Through that portal is a sanctuary. However, the energy inside the 8 Mana Stones was sealed on purpose as the Mana Stones began to slumber. Or Mana Goddess began to slumber.
How can stones fall asleep? So what should I do?
There was once an ancient spell used to control the energy from the Mana Stones. However, its countries refused to allow each other to control the spell. War followed, causing as much destruction as the sealman ever dawns. Survivors curse.
Oh god, this is annoying reading this in this voice. I blame you with this pun for making me turn this guy into Hubert, making him a pervert.
The survivors cursed the magic to avoid future tragedy and forbade anyone from using it. Now the life of anyone who uses the spell will be forfeit. There's no longer anyone alive who knows how to work this cursed spell.
And there's no way to control the energy. He is a minor part, but it's just a lot of talking to do with him.
Well, just wondering, if we borrow the power of the elemental spirits that reside in the Mana Stones and stuff, I can open the portal with my remaining magic.
Splendid. If you wish to find a Mana Stone, I heard many say the Light Stone is in Cascade Cavern, guarded by the elemental Lumina.
And he's actually totally wrong, because the Light Stone's in the Temple of Light, not in the Cascade Cavern. Spoiler alert. But we do get Lumina, though. Another spoiler alert, but honestly, it's going to be in 10 minutes anyway.
Take faerie and find Lumina in the cavern. See if you may borrow his light powers. Options.
My mother wants this sort of mana. If I can get it before her, I can show her that I'm not powerless. Take me with you, please.
Certainly, the more elementals we meet, the more magic you can learn yourself.
Really? That's perfect. Do you understand? Not at all. Let me get out of here. Alright, so let's go and get Lumina. Actually, it's Wisp. I don't know, I'm curious to know what this game calls it. Because in Seiken Densetsu 3, it's Wisp, but in Secret of Mana, the original, it's Lumina. Can I come with? Can I? I heard you say goodbye to Grandpa. You are no simple adventurer. Thank God I did not pick Carly on my team, because just by her accent alone, I would hate playing as her. I gotta find Heath, I need your help. No. No can do, it's dangerous where I'm headed. Can't take a little kid with me on this trip. Go back to your grandpa. Don't worry, we'll find out what happened to Heath for you. I just worried about Heath. I really can't come with. Nope. Fine, you stubborn and mean, you meanie. Alright, yeah, I'm not taking Carly with us. And to be honest, the fact that they gave her that awful accent makes me never want to play as her. Alright, little fun fact, different monsters come out depending if it's daytime or nighttime. Usually nighttime is stronger monsters. Not that much stronger, but stronger nonetheless. Oh, treasure chest. Alright, we got an item seed, so if we go and plant that in one of the inns, it'll turn into an item. Might be like a cup of wishes, it might just be something else, it might be candy, it could be anything.
Wait, stop. Does mana power come from the waterfall? See that strange hole further up? I bet Lumina's in there.
Yeah, so Luminas are magic, I guess to make it have continuity with the other name, rather than calling the magic elemental Wisp, which I actually thought's a better name, but whatever, I'm not gonna cry. Alright, so here's Angela. We were actually just going to up her intellect, spirit, and stamina. I'm gonna give her a little more stamina right now, because I don't want her to die. Oh, I hate when they throw axes. They just dish out so much damage. Alright, so right now I'm just upping his stamina as well. They're just gonna have a lot of stamina, these guys. Alright, candy's been sent to storage, so we have more than 9 candies right now. Oh, I'm totally getting hit with that. Ugh. God, you just absorb damage like a sponge in this game. That's right, we're gonna restore all our health in that. We are going to save. Hour and 20 minutes, not too bad. Much better than yesterday. I didn't even get this far yesterday, and we were here for like 3 hours. We got to the Priest of Light.
That's the hole the fairy was talking about, right? How do we get over there?
What will you do? We're gonna use the ferry.
Alright, I forgot you can't fly, but I think I can use the residual mana power in the waterfall to get you over there. Let's give it a try.
And there we go.
We did it.
Alright, so we're at a new part of the cave now. And we got zombies! Zombies are a little annoying because they poison you like crazy. Getting poisoned in this game really stinks. It just depletes your health a lot. Not as fun in this game. It's a beat 'em up. You just keep mashing buttons, hoping in vain that you dish out more damage than they do. Don't even get me started on the later game of that. Praise Alfina. And Duran takes so long between shots to recover, it's ridiculous. It's like you gotta hit, run away slightly, hit, run away slightly. It's just, the battling is just so monotonous in this game. It's really annoying fighting with Duran. Once I get Kevin, I'm only fighting with him. Get hurt getting this item? Nah, I didn't. Alright, so we can raise more of Duran's attributes. We're going to make him a better fighter. Because why should we not? Alright, if we go inside that crack, we will be facing our first boss of the game. And bosses in this game are much harder than the original Secret of Mana. You actually need to think a little bit, rather than just, you know, button mashing them and using magic non-stop. So let's see what we get. You're trapped. It's a trap. There's something here. Full Metal Haggard. It's a giant crab monster. All you really need to do is just bash his eyes like crazy. Unfortunately, Punt, that's going to be happening quite a bit in this game, abusing animals, because all you do is kill animals in this game. And there's Bubble Breath. Luckily, heal items are instant. But when you cast magic, casting magic takes a while. Very possible this could have been any mother of the protector or showing, but I don't see it. I did not see any other crabs in this entire cave. Dive bomb. That's gonna be like the key sound you're gonna hear all game long. Ding ding, ding ding, ding ding. So get used to it. Alright, one of his eyes is out. I guess he didn't see that coming. Once he knock out both of his eyes, he's down for the count. Then we can do our little victory pose like in the old Secret Mana. Bubble Blast. Perhaps she's the last of her species and you're about to add her to the extinction list. You know what, maybe she's not aware of that. And why are you automatically assuming the gender of this crab monster? And the crab monster is down for the count. Say goodbye to the Full Metal Hacker. Alright guys, get ready for your victory pose. You won! What is that? Hey yo, looking for Lumina? I'll make him roll. Hey yo, looking for Lumina? That'd be me. Nice to meet ya. Thanks for releasing me from that monster. I'm not doing Tigger. I'm not doing Tigger. I'm gonna pretend I don't see you on the screen. Who knows what would have happened if you wouldn't have come? Faerie filled me in while you were fighting. Telepathy's great, huh? And just like Faerie, we elementals need mana to live. I'll help however I can to make sure we save the mana from the world.
Lumina, where was the last stone?
It's straight up from here, deep within the old ruins. But you can't exactly get there from here. It's safe though, for now at least. It's so unstable, it seems that the Benevolent could be unsealed at any minute. We gotta get the rest of the elementals on board to open up the portal to the sanctuary. Obtain the powers from the elemental Lumina.
Good job. Angela, keep improving your intelligence and ability stats by leveling up, and you'll be able to use more Lumina's magic.
Actually, we're only gonna be able to use one of Lumina's magic spells in this game, and technically this game's a little bit evil because you need to sort of level up certain things in order to get certain spells unlocked, and it's not really clear on that. So basically, you want to keep improving intelligence and spirit with Angela. Really? That's great. Get out of my way. I need to level up. Huh? Looks like part of the cave broke in the fight. I think there's a shortcut. Yeah, we still could die here, so... yeah. We don't want to die. That would be really counterproductive to what we're doing. Save. And somehow I just kind of ended up going a little bit in a circle right now, but that's alright. Alright, we're about an hour and 30 minutes in. I'll probably be ending the stream sort of soon. Not right now, though. What time is it? Almost midnight. I'll probably be ending the stream kind of soon. Just kill some more helpless creatures right now. Alright, we need to raise her strength and intelligence. I'm going to raise her intelligence. And now I can cast Holy Bolt, which used to be Holy Ball. I'm not ever leveling up luck. The only one who ever needs luck is Hawk. Yeah, I totally went the wrong way. All I have to do is go down. Oh, I just fought a few extra monsters. Not really a big deal. What will you do? We're gonna use the faerie to get across. Actually, let me use Luna for fun. Nothing happened. What will you do? I'm gonna use the faerie to get across. What?
What do you think you're doing?
Yeah, thanks for taking down the cavern barrier. Now nothing's stopping us from invading Wendell. This is a present to show our appreciation. Woo!
No!
Wahaha, let's get going.
What do I do? What do I do?
God, I wish I could do like Frylock's voice in Master Shake right now, but all the fairies are gonna be Meatwad. Good, why not? Get a little backstory with the fairy right now.
The Mana Tree continues to wither. A hero must take the sword and awaken our goddess. Let us ask the priest alive for guidance. We must not delay, let's go. Huff, I cannot continue. What do you mean? We're so close. I can't make it to the other room with my powers. I'll leave the rest to you. Please hurry. We cannot continue either. Please go on without us. Find our hero and save the Mana Tree.
What is that randomness? Oh, custom box art? Wait, where? And there's Kevin.
What is this? Let me out now.
Shh, quiet. Someone there? Who are? Oh, that's the wrong person.
Someone there? Who are you? Where are we?
Kevin, that's me. This is John. Beastman grabbed you at the waterfall, took you to the prisons to keep you out of the way. Wait, I'll get us out. Don't move.
Hey, quit your yank and keep quiet. Woof.
Rudy, you okay?
Sorry, Kevin, I can't let you out. Luger's orders, you know.
Don't the future of King Faerie in prison. King finds out.
Hey, wait a minute. I had orders.
Luger's been acting up.
But fine, Luger's been acting pretty weird. It's probably just a misunderstanding anyway. You can leave, just be sure to put in a good word with the king, okay? Wait, you tricked me.
Sorry, Faerie. Open now, come out.
And this is Kevin.
Hurry to docks. There should be a boat to leave the town. Beastmen are attacking Wendell. Some fewer soldiers. We can catch the boat before it sets sail. I heard the townsfolk talk about it before I got caught. Hurry. Create the statue to heal. Looks like you need it. Go quick.
Alright, so Kevin joins our party, and I'm now officially going to be fighting primarily as Kevin, because Kevin is awesome in this game. Alright, so let me get out of Jad, and we're just going to go wherever the game takes us. I think it brings us to Maya next, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm still hungry. Nice. It's the Enertron. Alright, so it is nighttime. Kevin turns into a werewolf. And he just decimates everything. He's still pretty powerful in the daytime, too. But as a werewolf, he's like amazingly strong.
Eric, save me!
Nope. I'm gonna let you sit there, buddy. He's power walking. Just like wrecking everything right now. Yeah, I'm doing like 26 damage on one strike, so I can get like up to like 55 damage every time I hit somebody with him. Minoria, not Minolia. God pun, get your Chrono Trigger references right. Actually, I'm curious, could I go in the pub here? Where are all the people? Are they all hiding? Yeah, I guess all the people are in hiding right now. I guess the Beastmen must really have messed up town. Are they all gone? Yeah. Alright, whatever. Let's just get on the port and we'll get out of here. Oh, there's some more enemies. Sorry, I have to kill the doggies, but... Yar, get aboard quick, we're setting sail, yar, all aboard. Alright. I think right here we got Kevin's backstory, I don't really remember. Nobody's Tigger. Nobody ever will be.
We're wasting too much time. We have to get to Maya and find the rest of the elementals.
Whoa, what? What is that?
Oh, don't worry, this fairy's from the Sanctuary Mana. It's a long story, but she's sort of haunting me while we look for the Mana Stones and the elementals that protect them.
Priest of Light mentioned you. Heard about the person chosen by Faerie.
You must have a story, right? So spill.
Started with Carl.
Kevin is the best story, I don't care what anyone says.
Lost my friend Carl the wolf pup. No mom, neither of us, but we had each other. Best friends, we were best friends, but Carl attacked. Then I don't know what happened, but my body was burning up. I hurt him. Carl didn't make it transforms because I'm a beast man. But I'm not with the beastmen invading Jack, not them. I'm half human too, and Carl made me happy. He cared, so I cared. We were friends. Was a trap. Carl didn't mean it, but the king did it to trap me. We transformed and hurt him, tried to get revenge, but I lost.
Wow, the Beast King just wrecked me. Now, he did not eat Carl, but he fought him and killed him accidentally, I guess because he turned into a werewolf for the first time.
I go with you. My wish gets granted.
Of course, come with us and I'm sure the goddess Amanda will find a way to bring Carl back once she rearranges.
Alright, I mean, I'll...
No. Heinrich had the detonators. Marco had no more table. Ugh. God, I'm so tired. The free city of Maya. Fat Harry Potter, nice. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm not even going to talk to anybody. I'm just going to go and save the game, and that will be it for tonight. Although I am curious to see, I did pick up an item seed. Let's see what we get. Oh, I didn't mean to hit the button. Get out of there. Alright, let's see what we get. I'm going to say medical or magic rope. Alright, so let's save our game. We'll wake up in the AM. I don't need to make Carl a werewolf all the time. Although he definitely snores. Alright, it is Dryad Day, which means all plant magic and true magic is stronger. So let us save our game, guys. And this will be it. Hope you are enjoying the Secret of Mana. Sorry, excuse me. The Trials of Mana playthrough. And we're gonna call it right now. So I want to wish everybody a great night. Peace, love, and happiness. Poe Pro blesses you all. 1.